Welcome back to Saving in Silver, everybody. This week, week 15, we do pass a major milestone. And I've also got $5 more in face value to show you, plus a real nice $half. Stay tuned, coming right up. Hey, welcome back to week 15 of Saving in Silver, major milestone this week. Guys, check this. Let's bring up the calculator real quick. We're at 135.35 in face value so far through these 15 weeks. We did start out with around $40 in face. And that brings our melt value with spot's price today of $22.68, which is up 20 cents from last week. Not too bad. To $2,211.53. That is the melt value when you calculate the weight in troy ounces of the silver before you here on the table and in the tubes right now with spot price. And that weight is 97.61 troy ounces. So let's get away from that. In this video, guys, we're going to be buying every week, in this video series, I should say, every Tuesday, I love about $5 in face or more of circulated US and sometimes Canadian silver coins that are comprised of a mixture of either 90%, 40%, 35%, and sometimes with the Canadian stuff, 80% or 50% silver. So this is affordable silver. It used to be much more affordable than it is today, but silver is in demand. So we're still just buying it, but we are paying a little bit higher premium than normal, but it still can be found for a lower premium than some generic silver rounds. That's not always the case. You got to know where to shop. Now, I buy all of these coins. Let's go ahead and pour these coins out from Aiden Coins in Ramsey, New Jersey. And I choose to shop with them because of their customer service, as well as the fact they send a variety. Check out the variety here. Okay, so when you're buying your constitutional junk silver from MX, JM Bullion, big bullion dealers online, you usually only get one particular coin type. So you'll get $5 in face of dimes, $10 in face of Washington quarters, maybe $half here and there. But today, in case you guys haven't noticed, a lot of coin shops are actually charging more for $half, okay? And you guys can see I got a bunch of $half here with this order, including, let's go ahead and get it out, this rare, check this out, guys, from Aiden Coins, a 1925 Stone Mountain $half. You got Stonewall Jackson there to the right and Robert E. Lee on the left. That is awesome. It's still got a good reeded edge. Let's take a look at the other side of the coin here. United States of America, e pluribus unum. Memorial to the valor of the soldier of the South, Liberty $half. And this coin was intended to be minted around about 5 million back in 1925, but the mint actually only produced 2.3 million. And the best guess is that around 1 million of those coins today have been melted down. So that leaves approximately 1.3 million of these $half in existence. Okay, so not super rare, but still worth a lot more than your standard circulated $half. Let's go ahead and grab something around the same age. So, okay, so this Walking Liberty is from 1940, so not exactly. We've got a 15-year difference, but you can see this here, this $half today is, well, it's worth somewhere between $8 to $9, okay, in melt value. This particular $half here, though, is probably worth $30, $40, $50, okay? So thank you to Pierre from Aiden Coins. I really appreciate it, man. That's really nice of you, okay? So I keep doing business with those guys. They send a nice variety of coins, and there's one particular example. Gosh, they've sent BU Mercury dimes, all kinds of cool stuff. So let's get to the stack for this week, and we'll start out with a $half. We got another Franklin $half in 1961. So we'll toss that, and let's find our Franklins here. Okay, so we already have one tube of the Franklins done. When we get 20 $half, we'll go ahead and fill a tube. All right, we'll seal that, and we'll throw it in the safe and put it away, right? Because that's what we're doing here. We're saving with silver. That's exactly what we're doing. Okay, so let's get back to it. We got another 1964 John F. Kennedy. This one's pretty nice. Not too bad, huh? 1964. Wow, that's nice looking, considering its age. All right, same deal there. Let's go ahead and grab. So we've got the BU Kennedys here that we're working on. Let's go ahead and pop that open because we still can. All right, so here are the BU Kennedys. So let's take a look at this one. Pretty close. I'll have to look at it, okay? It's not as nice as some of the really clean ones that are in there. A little more circulated than I'd like to probably put in the BU tube. So continuing on here with our second 1964 Kennedy. This one not as nice. Let's go ahead and grab that first one. And let's get the comparison there so you can see the luster difference with the one on the right, obviously quite a bit more nice. Nicer, I think is the proper English. All right, so there you go. 2 Kennedys for this week. I will evaluate that nicer one there and see if it's a candidate for the BU tube for now. All right, so we got another Franklin $50 here. Here you can see the famous Liberty Bell. And this one is from the final year of the Franklin $50, the 1963. Let's zoom the camera out again. All right, let's get to some dimes. So we do have 2 dimes here. We'll start with a standard Roosevelt dime, 1957, probably one of the more common that you'll see in your constitutional junk silver stacks, the Roosevelt dime and the Washington quarter. Here is a 1942 Mercury dime from the Philadelphia Mint. All right, let's go ahead and grab this Washington quarter. 1944. Fairly old Washington quarter. All right, we got another $50 here, another Walking Liberty $50, a 1917. Okay, so once more, I had a 1940 Walker earlier. Here you've got one that's more age appropriate. This one's on the other side. So 1917. Yeah, look how much silver content still remains in that Stone Mountain $50. As a matter of fact, let's grab, this is a 1964 Kennedy. Let's get the camera to focus on this right there. Okay, so actually that Kennedy looks even a little bit more thin than the Stone Mountain $50. But this Stone Mountain $50 does have a very nice edge. Look at that edge. It's kind of raised up. See that? That's nice. All right, set that back down and continue going here. Okay, so we got a Barber Dime. All right, his first Barber Dime. 1912 Barber Dime. I flipped that the wrong way. Don't have as much dexterity with my left hand, guys. It's a little bit more difficult for me to maneuver the coin. So there we go, Philadelphia. And let's go ahead and just pull the rest of these dimes up. Haven't gotten any Barber quarters or Standing Liberty quarters lately. Still sitting pretty much in the same spot with those. We'll bring the calculator up again at the end and tally all this up. 1943, Denver, Mercury dime. Getting more and more of the Mercury dimes. I'm happy about that. I really do like them. 1892 Barber dime. Pretty thin. This thing is pretty slick down. It's like a little wafer. And here's a nicer Mercury dime. Look at that one. 1939. Still has some good luster to it. Denver. All right. It's a nice Mercury dime. Standard Rosie. 1964, last year. And then we do have 2 more Rosies. We'll go ahead and show these at the same time. Come on, camera. 1964 and a 1946. Let's just reverse the numbers. All right, got a Denver on the right and a Denver on the left. 2 Denvers. And then last for week 15. Here you go. Come on. Let's do it. There we go. 1927 Barber dime. Oh, man. Zooming in on these dimes, it's just not as easy. Okay, there we go. So that is going to conclude for week 15. Not the video, but what we've got. So let's go ahead and bring the calculator back up and show you exactly where we are at the end of week 15. So at the end of week 15, we do have a face value now of $139.85. That's a melt value of $2,285.35 with a spot price of $22.68. And we have crossed that first milestone, guys. 100 troy ounces of silver. So that's going to do it, everyone. 100 troy ounces of silver for week 15. We're going to keep pressing to the end of the year and see just how far we can get. And then we'll figure out what we want to do based on the market and our goals beginning January of 2022. So thank you for tuning into my weekly series. I'll see you Wednesday with more American Silver Eagles. And I'll also see you Thursday with a 10-ounce silver bar and sometime this weekend with our weekly feature video. Thanks again, everybody. Keep stacking. Appreciate you being here. 100 troy ounces of 90 and 40% silver. Keep stacking.